Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Lucia and I'm gonna walk you through a basic factory tech pack. I design tech packs on a day-to-day basis and I find myself creating the same tech pack over and over again and basically spending hours and hours of work. A tech pack, something like this with all pages, it takes more than 3 or 4 hours to create. So each client is different and I'm creating slightly different designs, but basically it's the same base. So my idea was to create factory made, already made for you, factory tech packs and already made for you fashion flats. So all you have to do is download the factory tech pack and then edit it and recreate it and make it your own. You will require to have some Adobe Illustrator knowledge. So if you know the base, then I can walk you through and uh, basically recreate this and make it your own design. So let's get started. Once you download the design you like in the factory tech pack, I'm gonna walk you through each page so you learn how to do it and how to modify it. So we're gonna start by putting your information here. This will be your brand. Season, let's say maybe summer or spring summer. Style name, I have a mid-rise leggings, but I want to change it just to show you how to change it and how to make it your own. So today we're gonna do a high-rise, high-waist leggings. Here will be your name, today's date, the style number. You can come up with any number you want. I will do leggings 001. Description, I'm gonna do high waist leggings with pockets because this is a basic pair of leggings, but I would like to add pockets and I'm gonna show you how to do that. Main fabric, if it's activewear, I would do a nylon or polyester blend, but I created designs for organic, like organic cotton. If you want to have sustainability in mind, then we can use bamboo or cotton blends or any other blend. So I'm going to do polyester blend. And let's make it high rise. So all I have to do, go to select tool. I'm selecting all the dots and then basically raise the waistband. So I'm happy with the waistband. I will move the logo. The logo doesn't need to be in the back. You can move it on the hip or whatever you want. I just come up with suggestions, but you can edit and make it your own. You can either add the logo large here on the, like the Nike. You can add it on the leg. You can play and do whatever you want. I'm just gonna do like a minimalist logo on the back. And now I would want to add pockets because this is a simple basic leggings, but let's add pockets. I do like to keep, I work based on shapes, so everything here is a shape. Let me ungroup. So this is a shape, then this is a shape, and this is a shape. And the reason I work with shapes is because it's easy to go and change it in any color you want. So basically I select everything and change the color in seconds. So I'm gonna start by creating a shape. I'm gonna play with the dots. And I wanna do like a long mesh pocket. And this is good when you have leggings with pocket. It's good for running. You can put your cell phone in here, keys. If it's big enough, then it's perfect. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can create any other pocket you want. And then once you have the pocket, it can just lay in the air like this. We will need a stitch here that connects, that's basically reinforcing the pocket edge. So I'm gonna add a stitch. And I'm gonna do, you can do a basic like regular stitch in a dash stitch like that, but I like to do this reinforced. It's called a flat lock stitch. If I go closer, then you're gonna be able to see it. It's basically like a reinforced stitch, and then it's gonna keep the pocket in place, and it's long lasting, and it's really good when you produce with stitches like this. And then I'm gonna add for the hem, this is the hem, and I'm gonna do the same stitch. You need to have brushes here for the stitches, which you may be able to find online. There's different vector websites where you can download stitches and different brushes. I have one for zippers, and I do have a different type of stitch here, like a zigzag. So now I have my pocket here. If you go to swatches, you have to download the mesh. So I have a mesh that I download on a website, like a vectors website, and it's very easy to, you can drag it from here and here, and then it's very easy to change the color. You can basically change any color you want. So I'm going to do one in navy, I have one in black, and then all you have to do, drag it back to swatches. But I'm going to do, since my pair of leggings it's white, so I'm going to do a white mesh, and I'm happy with my pocket. So now I'm going to select the stitch, and I'm going to select the pocket, copy, paste, right click, transform, and reflect, and make sure it's vertical, and okay. And once you have this, just drag it to the position you want, and voila. So now we have, this is a side pocket that actually extends to the back. So we have to add the same pockets to the back. So I'm going to select my stitch, the two pockets, I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to go to the back, and I'm going to add the same thing here, because this will extend to the back. And now this stitch is overlapping so we don't quite need the back yoke anymore. I'm going to remove it. So this is our design. So this is basically a brand new design from the base leggings. What I'm going to do, select all, object, and group, and the same thing, I'm going to group the back, object, and group. Now click on the front, copy the front, and then I'm going to the front description. So this is everything, all the elements about the front will be, I will write a note in here on the right side. So I'm going to copy my new design. I'm going to select everything, and then bring to front, arrange and bring to front. So this is from my, because it's already made for you, most of the notes will be on the right side, but you feel free to add and remove any notes that you don't like. So now for the number one, we have the screen printed label. The screen print label, it's better for activewear because it doesn't scratch in the back, so it's basically a print with your logo and the fabric type. Then I have a compression waistband. Here I'm showing the stitching. So we have reinforced stitch at the high hip. Then we have reinforced stitch at the front rise. Then we have a gusset. Gusset is basically the little fabric piece in between the legs, and it offers more mobility, so it's good to have it. I already have this made for you, so you don't have to do anything, you just keep it as it is. Then we need to add some notes about the pockets, so I'm going to copy, paste. I'm simply gonna add a note. I'm gonna make it number 6. Actually, I'm gonna make it number 7. Because 6 I have details of the hem. So we have double needle stitch on the bottom hem. And then on 7 we're gonna add side mesh pockets with reinforced flat back stitch. So this is very easy because you already have most of the notes. All you have to do, tweak it according to your new design. So this is good. The front is good. Now I'm going to select the back. I'm going to remove the basic one and I'm going to add the new one. Select everything, click on the leggings, right click, arrange, and bring to front. So now I had like a hidden pocket in the back which we can keep. So let's do, I'm gonna move this here a little bit. So this is the logo placement where I place it in the back, but you can place it anywhere else. And once you have a logo, it's good to add some suggestions on the size. Now it depends on your logo. You know best if it's 1 inch or 2 inches, or you add how much you need in here. So I did a screen printed logo placed at the center back waist. The size is 2 inches, but that can be changed. Then we have a double layer waistband, so it's good for compression. Then we have a back yoke. We don't have the back yoke anymore, so I'm just gonna add this stitch here. We have a reinforced black yoke stitch at waistband seam. Then we have the same thing, a flat lock stitch at the front and back rise, which is right here, and it's helping creating a better quality leggings. And then we have a hidden cell phone pocket in here. So this basically, this red line here would be an inside pocket. So it's just as a reference. And then I'm gonna add some information of the pockets. I'm gonna do number 7. Because 6 is the hem, so we're gonna add a note, side seam mesh pockets. So anything you change, anything you add to the design, if you add a bigger logo or anything you create here, you will need to add a note for reference because the factory needs to have a clear vision. So not only the sketch, it's not good enough, so we need to add notes of what it is each element. This is the fabric page. I have 80% polyester and 20% spandex. This is already done for you. All you have to do is change it if you want to change the fabric to, let's say, a bamboo blend, maybe 70% bamboo, 20% cotton, and 10% spandex. If not, I do activewear. So activewear, you using polyester blends and high stretch. So I'm gonna keep this 80% poly and 20% spandex, and I add it here. This is more like medium weight, medium to heavy weight, and it's perfect for leggings. Here I would add a mesh, side pockets. I would say performance nylon mesh. So we're gonna do 90% nylon. and 10% spandex. And a lot of the time, the way I determine, like if a client has an idea and they have any competitors and they send me links, then I like to look on the competitor website and see the fabric content they're using. So I'm just using the same fabric content unless, it's a different blend. And I like to use whatever it's out there, and I know it's like a comfortable fabric, so I'm using this blend. So we're gonna do body fabric. It's 80% poly, 20% spandex. The gusset is the same. I'm gonna add a mesh, copy, because we have mesh pockets here. So I'm gonna do 90% nylon, 10% spandex, maybe lighter, maybe 180 to 200 GSM. This is more lightweight. It's gonna match the color here. It's gonna match the body color. The trim, we don't have any trims. I don't think we have any trims. So we don't have any trim right now, so we don't need it. Oh, actually we have in the waistband. So we have the hidden pocket in the back. It's got an invisible zipper. Then we have the brand label, which is a screen printed label. And we have a care label. It's more like a satin care label. And all these labels, I display them here just for them to have a visual. So this is already done for you. All you have to do is change your logo, change the colorway, maybe add a photo here, so anything you want. So the fabric is done, reference photos, front look looks okay, waistband looks good. I would add a photo here that relates to my design. And because we have mesh pockets, I could look up, I already look up on Google. I had one, there you go. So I already looked up on Google something similar, because the more clear vision you can provide to the factory, the better. So I'm just gonna add here just to have like a visual for the side pocket. Everything else looks good. Side mesh pocket. Then I'm gonna copy my front, and we're gonna go to the color card. And this one, it's just a suggestion. I add navy, black, and white on pretty much all my tech packs, but feel free to change it and make it your own. If you want to add any other colors, that's fine. You just make sure you match the Pantone color. So you can go on Google and find the Pantone color that you want. Let's say you want a pink leggings. So you're gonna go on Google and type pink Pantone color, and then whatever suggestion you have here, just copy it and place it in here. Okay, so we have 3 colors in here. I'm gonna keep my white. I'm gonna do the navy. All you have to do, double click on each shape. Take the eyedrop tool, match the color. And then the pockets, I will do the same. I have a mesh in navy here. 1 second. So that's my navy. And now I'm gonna do double click on the black on all shapes. So having shapes is very easy to change the color. Click. It's one of the best way to create by creating shapes. And then I'm gonna go to the mesh here because I have black. And voila, we have navy, black, and white. Now we're gonna move to the spec sheet. I already have a spec sheet, so all my tech pack templates, they come with a spec sheet. I have the spec sheet from size XS to XL, but you can add any size you want. You can go up to 4X. I have some spec sheets up to 4XL, which I'm gonna upload soon, but this is already done for you. So all you have to do, let's say we change the waistband. So we made a waistband. So we made a high waist. So now that's high waist, we gotta change it here to 5.5. And all up front, the waistband at center front will be 5.5. And then the same thing here. So this is considered a high waistband. This is at the waist. Here will be the same. The gusset is already done. We don't have the back yoke anymore, so we can just replace this with the pocket. So I'm gonna do side mesh pocket, side mesh pocket. So let's do the pocket opening maybe 6 inches, and then I'm gonna grade like 1/4 inch. And then I will do the height. I will make it 7.5. And I'm gonna grade accordingly. So it's a long pocket, but it's best to have a long pocket because you can, when you go running or to the gym, you can stack as many things in there, like one cell phone, keys, wallet. And then you're gonna save it. I'm gonna save it as a leggings tech pack mesh pocket. All you have to do, copy this from here, and then I'm gonna paste it in my spec sheet here. One second. And then I would change this because it's not a basic leggings anymore, so I would change this too. So I'm just gonna copy this too, go to the last page, paste. So once you do one tech pack, you're gonna be so much comfortable creating different tech packs and having like already made for you basic tech packs. It makes your life way much easier, because instead of spending 3-4 hours for one tech pack or maybe more, I've done this in 20 minutes, which is amazing. I normally spend like 4 hours per tech pack at least, and I have experience. And then this is your labels and tags. Here all you have to do, replace the logo with any other logo. You can add a photo, you can add anything you want, any color you want. Just make sure you add here the color you're using. If you can use a Pantone color, then add a Pantone color. This one you don't need it unless you want it. Some clients, they like to have 2 different hang tags. This would be with their logo, and then this would be with the style number and color. Then this one here, it's the inside the waistband. You only have to do place your logo. This is the care label, which is already done for you. You already have suggestions how it should be placed. All you have to do is change the fabric type here. So I have side pockets. I will do pocket mesh, actually, pocket mesh. And then we had 90% nylon, 10% spandex. So some clients like to add their logo here too on the little string, but it's not really necessary, but I just add it in here just in case. So this is it. This is our tech pack. That's it. It looks amazing, and now you can send it to the manufacturer. They're gonna start producing. Voila.